In my 26 years of life, I think I'm just realizing that free will is a thing. I struggle, I complain, I'm brought to tears. There's never a time when I feel like I have a balance for an extended period of time. Who I am right now, I think is the softest version of myself. And
Hello?
Hey guys, welcome back to another Yappings video. I'm very comfy. I just made everything. It just feels so nice. So this week's Yappings video, I had put up a question poll on Instagram. So I was asking you guys, my lip dry, I'm gonna put on some lip gloss. Okay, let's go. Alright, so I have put up a question poll on my Instagram, and you guys can check my Instagram each week. I'll be putting up question polls, or if you want to ask me a question that you want me to talk about in Yappings, you can also do that, or topic or whatever. But yeah, so I got a few responses, so we're gonna just get into that right now. Alright, so let's go. First things first, so you know what I realized recently, guys, and I'll talk about it because it's like a newfound concept to me, you know. In my 26 years of life, I think I'm just realizing that free will is a thing. Like, in the back of my mind, I knew that free will was a thing, but like I wasn't practicing free will. I don't think I realized how much practicing free will would make me happy, because I find that for me in particular, I am a people pleaser. So I tend to just, you know, go with what person want to do. Like, if you want the X, I'll X. If you want the Y, I will do Y. And I've just always been that way because I don't want persons to get upset with me. But the older I get, the more and more I'm realizing that free will is a thing. Free will is a thing, guys. Use it. Use it. It's like the older I get, the more I'm like, why am I doing things that I don't want to do? I'm kind of a big man. So like, why am I doing things I don't want to do? Why am I partaking in things that bring me no joy or peace? Like, why am I gonna do something that will make me unhappy just to please somebody else? No more of that round here, man. Free will is a thing, and we should all use it. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Alright, so two of the questions I got were kind of the same. So it's basically asking me how I manage work and content. I think that's not one of the most asked questions I get, actually. And I'm flattered that you guys think that I'm managing. Like, I honestly am so flattered by it. To be very honest with you guys, there's never a time when I feel like I have a balance for an extended period of time. It normally feels like I have a balance one week and the next week it's off. It's very on and off. Like, don't feel like I'm in a balance queen every day out here. I'm not. I struggle, I complain, I'm brought to tears, I like a lot. And some days I really feel like I'm not doing anything, and some days I feel like I'm just not doing well with balancing both. But what I do to try to strike a balance, and it has been helping me a lot more recently, is I've been very intentional with planning. I find that you have two types of people out there. You have the persons out there who are planners. So for example, they need to plan everything. That's how I am. And for me, planning makes me feel more grounded. However, you have persons on the flip side where planning tends to make them feel very agitated, because if they don't complete everything in that plan, everything is just thrown off for them. But for me, I have learned how to pivot, like when things don't work out in my plan. But it does help me to feel more grounded, and it does help with my balance of things when I do have a plan. And I'm somebody who, I don't plan to the T. So I'm gonna say, okay, work 8 to 9, edit 9 to 10, eat 10 to 11. No, what I do is I have a list of things I want to get done for the week and then for the day. So each day I would get up, or most days once I remember to, I would get up and make a list of things I have to do for the day. I normally always ensure, so I normally try to make the list each day. On the days where I know I have a lot to do, I'm definitely making a list because I want to forget something. So planning has really helped me, knowing what I want to do for the week, knowing what content I need to post for the week, knowing what videos I need to edit for the week, knowing okay, I have work from X time to X time. And sometimes I do have downtime, a little bit of downtime sometimes while I'm working. For example, if I'm at work and I'm in between a patient, I would say okay, let me try edit something real quick. So I try to make every minute count. And this is not me saying that you have to be a workaholic, because I'm not a workaholic. People would say otherwise, but I don't think I am. But I try to make every minute or every second count. So if I know, say I have 10 things to do today, if I have downtime at work, I'll try and accomplish one. So at least I know, say okay, I have lessened my load for the day. And personally, I love the feeling of crossing off things when I'm done. I feel very accomplished. I have a huge praise kink, so I love that, you know. So that's something that has really helped me. So my advice to you would be to just try to plan. I know at first sometimes it feels very overwhelming when you're planning stuff, but it helps when your thoughts down on paper, or it helps when you know what you have to get done, and you don't have to plan to the T, but just know what you have to do for the day and try and get that done. If you don't get all of it, if you don't get all of it done for the day, then okay, see what you can put onto tomorrow. And I try to look at my list and determine what is important for the day. But like, I really try to do things in order of importance, and like in order of when they're due, because sometimes I have videos due. So like, I'm not gonna edit my personal video before the video was due when I get paid for, cause that needs to go out. So it does all, to me, it comes down to planning, and it comes down to knowing what you want, and just knowing that it's gonna be hard work to get there, because it's not easy. I'm not gonna ever come and tell somebody said easy, right? It's no easy. It's not easy to balance all of this. There are times when I do get burnt out. There are times when I'm so tired that I cry. Like, trust me, it's not easy, but what matters is you consistently showing up and you consistently trying to make it work. Because over time it's not gonna work. Things must work out, you know, things have to work out. So yeah. So the next question is what are some content creation goals that I have for the year? So I have, the goals I have are more so follower count type goals, but honestly guys, I'm not too strict on myself when it comes on to goals in that sense. Like, okay, so my goals were basically, I think I wanted to get to 5k on Insta, 10k on TikTok, and 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, which I did, so yay for me. But all I really want for my content and for my career as a content creator, I just want to grow. And sometimes growth doesn't come as fast as you want it to come, and it's something that I've also been struggling with, because sometimes I feel like I should be growing faster than I actually am, but nothing will happen before time, and I have to just be patient. And my boyfriend is so sweet. He literally, so since we start talk, right, this is a side note, since we start talk, like, he's had a listing in his notes app. I wasn't supposed to know what was in there until like next year, I think, but literally he's written down everything that I've accomplished for the year so far, which apparently is a lot. And I remember saying to him that, like, hey, I don't know if I'm making an impact in this content creation thing. Like, I don't know if I'm growing. I don't know if I just don't know. And he literally pulled up the app and showed me how much I've grown on YouTube, how much, because he's like, he for example, he would put like I was at X amount of followers or subscribers at this date, and then I look today and I'm like, wow, I've grown so much. That's really what I want, just growth. So I don't want to give myself a time period and say, okay, I have to grow X amount in this time or X. I just want to grow and make an impact and create a community with my followers and my subscribers. That's all I really want. So I was just saying all of that to say that sometimes we have these quantitative goals. I think it's quantitative goals in your mind, or even because they're on my vision board. Sometimes we have these number goals written down and you don't get to them. We've come to realize that all I really just wanted was to grow in any amount or in any way possible. So even if it means I'm gonna jump from 500 to 501, that is growth, I'll take it. The last thing is something that was on my mind. I'm gonna make a short form video on it though, but it's something I've been thinking about, and it's so funny, guys. You know what is so funny about life? Let me tell you all what's so funny. I remember when it is that I was, what was it? Like before this relationship that I've had, I remember before my boyfriend, I used to be so hard. The only, and Anika can tell you guys, I used to be hard. I used to be rough and tough. One of the most beautiful things that I've experienced since having this relationship and having experienced this type of love is that I've literally become softer. And I think nobody tells you about how soft you're gonna become once you literally feel completely safe with somebody, and once you literally, I just feel safe and I feel heard, and it's like I just have gotten so soft. Nobody tells you how much more you're gonna be crying, and not like sad tears, but like I'm now so much more in tune with my emotions that I bawl for everything. That like back in the day, nah, but now I'm crying at movies. I was at the hotel the other day looking at families and I wanted to cry because I'm like, oh my gosh, that's gonna be us. I'm just so emotional. And it's because I'm so now in tune with my emotions, and it's because I'm now feeling completely soft, and I feel that nobody told me about this, that I would just become so emotional. And I'm just grateful that I'm getting to experience this. I can't tell you how much I've wanted this, and who I am right now, I think is the softest version of myself, and I don't think I've ever seen myself be this soft, and it's something that I didn't even think about. I can see it in the way that I talk, in the way that I process things, in the way that I like. It's like I see the world. It's like I see the world in a different light. I don't know. It's just it's crazy, but yeah. But that's the end of this Yappings. Let me know what you want to talk about next in the comments, or I'll put up a next poll on Instagram. I know the vibes. Yeah. I should be posting the hotel vlog this Saturday. Pray for me, kind of footage. Yes, I will see you guys on Saturday. If y'all don't watch my vlog, then I'll see you next Wednesday in the next Yappings video. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.